Okay, so are we ready? Oh, okay. So then let's start our session. Oh, maybe we're not ready yet. Oh, okay. Okay, let's start.
Welcome to Regional Scrum Gathering Tokyo 2026. We started our Agile journey 3 years ago. Thanks to practitioners around the world who have shared their knowledge and experiences through books and the web, we were able to begin our development by standing on the shoulders of giants.
ちょっとごめんなさい。まだ画面共有できて
画面共有できてない。
Sorry. Screen sharing is not working. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
うん。
Thank you very much. Thanks to your efforts, we have made progress in many areas. At the same time, the challenge we face every day is how to move forward with agile practices within the culture of large Japanese enterprises. In this session, we will reflect on Japanese culture using Hoste's cultural dimensions model. And based on that perspective, we will share concrete examples of how we are working on agile transformation. Hello, my name is Takehito Koizumi. I am a manager at Nissei Information Technology. In my free time, I play the contrabass.
Hi. And my name is Sosuke Koi. I am a Scrum Master and also working at the Nissei Information Technology. My hobby is taking walks, and we both work for our company over 20 years. Okay, and this is our company profile. Left side is where we both work for Nissei Information Technology, IT subsidiary of Nippon Life. Right now, over 250,000 employees are working. And on the right side is our parent company, leading life insurer in Japan. They are so huge that over 68,000 employees are working. And because our business mainly in financial sector, we handle many mission critical projects by large scale system development, waterfall approach, and hierarchical and siloed organization. Recently, the need for agile and product development has increased in our company. Our department established in 2022 and start learning Agile. Then we start building our products using Scrum from 2023 and then support insurers with our Agile Scrum knowledge. From this year, we started in internal Agile Scrum support. So starting with LSGT, we have shared our experiences at many conferences. But did this actually lead to any changes within our company? Well, we really wanted to say we have made more positive impact to our company. But in reality, agile adaptation did not progress as we imagined. No matter what we try, just didn't spread. And this feels like waddling in the huge desert by myself. Is it hard for us to drive change within big enterprise in Japan? So we found the book that described this struggle in cultural difference. Hofstad's analyzed cultural difference in 6 perspectives, which are power distance, individualism versus collectivism, quality of life oriented versus achievement oriented, uncertainty avoidance long-term versus short-term oriented, and indulgence versus restraint. And this slide shows half these cultural dimensions of Norway, their home country of Mr. Bagnes, who gave us a wonderful keynote this morning. Characteristics such as low power distance, high individualism, and a strong focus on quality of life seem to be closely related to the background which the concept of beyond budgeting emerged. And then Japan. How does Hofstede's model describe this country? One of the key characteristics of Japan is a very high level of achievement orientation, avoidance of uncertainty, and long-term orientation. And now, let's take a look at typical Japanese meeting. It's a short play. So we are in the big meeting.
There are 20 people attending today.
Right. So many people coming as always, but only 2 people are actually speaking.
We need the responsible stakeholders to be involved so that decisions can be made with clear accountability.
So are we making a decision today?
Not today. We still need more alignment beforehand. So today is for sharing only.
All right. So how was that? As you saw in the previous short play, so many members attend without speaking and postpone making the decision and take it back. Avoidance of uncertainty, long-term oriented, hierarchical and flat. When we have meeting with US people, they say it's unbelievable. As you've seen, Japanese cultural characteristics appear even in everyday meetings. From the next section, I'll talk about the challenges we encountered in our Agile journey, which cultural dimensions they stem from, and how we responded to them. So, first issue is a challenge not spreading Agile or the scale Agile. And let's start with the first challenge.
I created a guide to start agile development in our company. However, agile development never started, and the guide was never used. What should I have done differently?
So that's a painful case when your hard work never pay off. Okay.
I organized many internal study sessions, but participation never increased. I also encouraged people to attend external conferences, but it had little impact. What should I have done differently?
Okay. So those two stories are the issue that people don't accept new things and not spread within the company. So this can be explained by 4 features in Hofstede's model. So as you see on the screen, there's 4 things, steps, which is avoidance of uncertainty, creating a guide to reduce risks is often required, and long-term oriented, long-term measures and always tied to short-term results, then restraint oriented. So even if we highlight the enjoyment of conferences, there is often resistance due to a restraint-oriented mindset. Then collectivism. So when others don't attend, people may hesitate to participate. Next, we will present how to overcome the challenge of not spreading. So first, focus on early adopters. According to the Chasm theory, only about 16% of innovators and early adopters initially embrace new things. Once this 16% has accepted, then later is the majority. So no need to feel sad. that no one shows any interest. Focus your efforts on the 16%, those who are positive and proactive, and build your activities around them. And next, find sustainable approaches. In other words, to enjoy and reduce workload. For example, if you prepare something like study session, don't spend too much time for yourself. Keep preparation time about 5% and finish by more watching. And make step and bowling study session as some sort of fun and celebratory event like learning festival. We held this learning festival every 3 months, featuring daily study sessions. We named Manabi Fest. That's a learning festival in Japanese, and feel enjoyment to continue. And next is leverage compound effects. As we talked about chasm theory earlier, it's hard to accept in first time, but even then, it's important to keep going. Not only that, keep connect what you've done to deepen your learning. This is what we call leverage compound effects. Share what we learned and deepen your learning. Sharing makes new relationship, and this will connect to another sharing. This may deepen your experience and increase your capability. And lastly, it's maintain multiple time horizons. Earlier, there were worries of the guide never uh, being used. But after 3 years, this guide actually used. And that Scrum team said it was helpful. Immediate results are so important. Also equally important to consider the effects over the long term. And next, issue is doesn't reach executives and managers. So here is the next challenge.
Even when I report to executives, my intentions don't get through. Their feedback often feels misaligned with what I'm trying to achieve, which leaves me frustrated. How can I move these things forward more effectively?
That's a challenge you often can't avoid in large organizations. And we will explain this struggle with Hofstede's model. Firstly, high power distance and collectivism. Power dynamics and group psychology often come into play. This frequently leads to discussions overly focused on leading the room, preventing deep engagement with the actual agenda. Because of characteristics such as strong drive for achievement, there is significant pressure to meet targets. While the term agile itself is rarely opposed, I believe the importance of empiricism and inspection and adaptation is often misunderstood. Moreover, the fundamental orientation of avoiding uncertainty is fundamentally at odds with agile. So here is 3 measures against the issue of knowledge executives and managers. First, we need to learn product management. So product management aligns 3 things. First, uh, understanding customer problems, which is customer problem fit, defining solution to those problems, which is problem solution fit, and third, deciding how to deliver them, solution product fit. If our ideas don't reach executives, it's because we haven't clarified which of their problems Agile actually addresses. By using canvases and carefully interviewing executives, our message can reach them. If it still doesn't, then our product management skills are not strong enough. So this is just for reference. This is the terms we use. Secondly, inviting the executives and managers to join the community. As mentioned earlier, power imbalances and group thinking management meetings often make it difficult to communicate ideas effectively. Therefore, I strongly recommend having executives actually participate in events or communities like this LSGT and discuss topics directly on site. Furthermore, at such events, they often meet people who are already advanced in the field. This creates tangible sense of being behind. Experiencing this firsthand is extremely important. And thirdly, maintain multiple time horizons. I believe that even the boss you're struggling to deal with now will likely to be transferred within about 3 years at a big enterprise in Japan. Therefore, it's important to have perspectives of this is life and learn how to handle situations while multiple boss changes over the past decade. Okay, then finally, please summarize Koizumi-san.
In this session, we explain some idea of overcoming the issue of not spreading agile adoption and don't reach executives and managers. One particularly important point is maintain multiple time horizons, as you see red circle on the screen. While we mentioned taking a long-term view in the explanation, it's equally important to think in the short term too. For example, when creating new products or facing high uncertainty, we shorten sprints to 1 day. We also consciously pursue high-frequency iterations, such as holding daily study sessions, like the learning festival mentioned earlier. Can these small everyday changes eventually lead to change across the entire company? Are we able to change our organization? Our parent company, Nippon Life, has a history over 130 years. During this long history, it has survived many wars, earthquakes, and other disasters. We believe this is because it has resilience to change and adapt. Japan has many companies with a long history. About 50% of the companies in the world that are more than 100 years old are Japanese. I believe these companies have survived because they have continuously adapted to change. During today's session, we discussed the feeling of watering the desert. Every day, we feel dissatisfaction and anxiety when things can't be changed. Over the past 100 years, many people have felt the same frustration and impatience. Thanks to the efforts of those people who tried to change, our company and I exist today. When we think that we are also part of creating the history, even watering the desert doesn't seem so bad. We hope to share more about our progress and changes next year. Please come and visit Japan again. Thank you very much.
各力集中公開尊敬勇気各力集中公開尊敬勇気各力集中公開尊敬勇気